All right, we're going to take a look at the preview for the new Mandalorian, which is supposed to be terrific. I have never seen The Mandalorian, mostly because I'm not that big a Star Wars guy. I heard it was really good. I hear the special effects are really interesting because they're created in this kind of new system that they have. But now I actually know that I will never watch The Mandalorian because of Gina Carano. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But let's first take a look at the preview.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of two. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Wow, hard to beat. You know, when they talk about the work we do here at the Daily Wire, trying to fight back in our way back into the culture, you see what we're up against. It's like these guys are so incredibly well funded, so incredibly well staffed, so talented at what they do. That it is a hard, long climb. It's going to take a long time to compete with stuff like that. And I'm really, I got to be honest, you know, like I'm someone who doesn't like to boycott things. I think most conservatives feel this way. We don't like to boycott things. But I have a very hard time forgiving them for canceling Gina Carano. I've met her and chatted with her over quite a long period of time. She's a lovely, lovely person. Obviously was in Terror on the Prairie, a really well-written Western thriller. And they canceled her for nothing. They canceled her basically because she was a conservative. They seized on a perfectly honest comment that she made and made it sound like it was anti-Semitic, which was utter BS. Just shameful behavior. And we know that the Disney company has gone completely woke. We know they have a not secret gay agenda because Chris Rufo caught them basically saying we're going to put this sexual stuff into children's literature, this sexually abnormal stuff into children's entertainment. They think they're doing on a crusade, but of course, it's only a crusade in the worst possible sense of that word. It's really hard for me to imagine supporting them. We know that their theme park, the Disney theme parks, will no longer use the words ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that they're shutting down Splash Mountain because it is related to Song of the South, that they've gone completely woke. And it's offensive. And, you know, I don't want to boycott Disney. I know how talented they are. I know they can still make great productions. I know that they're rethinking some of their policies as Bob Iger returns. But I'm not going to watch their stuff. But when I say that, when I say I'm not going to watch this, I'm not cutting myself off that much because I won't even subscribe to Disney Plus, so I don't have it. But I have to say, I say this, you can't beat your opponent if he's that good and you don't respect your opponent. And I do respect them. I respect what they do. I respect the level of their talent. I respect their commitment. I respect the way they've taken over, franchises that people love and are developing them in new, fresh ways after they had died, like the Star Wars franchise. Whenever we talk about fighting back for the culture, and then hear from the Christians, oh yes, but you can't have any sex scenes, or yes, you can't have any cursing, or you can't have any this, you can't have any that. We can't do it with our hands tied behind our back. We need to be able to speak into the world that we live in, and we need people to help us out, because their money that they have, I don't know how many subscribers they have, but I'll bet you it's 100 times more than we have. And this is the battle that you're in. And you think that you think that when sometimes we fail, when sometimes we don't do what we want to do, you think that we're letting you down. But every step we take is a weighted step. So I have to say, it's a great trailer. If I were a Star Wars fan, I would be drooling over it. And Disney stinks, and I hope they fall off a cliff. For more glorious Klavan-y goodness, like and subscribe to The Andrew Klavan Show wherever you get your podcasts.